So I'm used to gaming on a 960M notebook, and I have to admit, it's getting pretty bad when it comes to high frame rates, new AAA titles, and higher resolution. So I recently won a 1070, and this baby over here, and I decided instead of letting this thing lie on the shelf, doing absolutely nothing with it, I'm going to build a new system for it. So I spoke to Brett, and we contacted Woodware, and Woodware decided to help us with this build. So Woodware helped us out with some Phanteks, with some fantastic products, including the Phanteks P400S white chassis, some 140mm fans, an epic CPU cooler, an RGB lighting strip, and then some of these components I already had myself from a previous rig, so we decided to slap them all together and build one epic PC. Codename Project Violet. That is a beautiful color. That's actually closer to that color, which I'm quite happy with. Wow, that is beautiful. That is... Sorry, I just need a photo of just that. Oh my. What? It feels good.
Is there
dust filter? Yeah.
In there?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I just feel it. It feels nice.
Ooh. Is that a full-length front dust filter?
Yeah. It feels so nice. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna have all the cooler here, and there's gonna be one year, and then the big cooler. Because I don't want to have anything at the bottom. So I'm just gonna take this out completely.
Okay.
Faster, faster!
Accessory box. I like PSU shrouds. I really do. Oh, that's the LED strip. So that's gonna go around.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that last. Moses. Actually, just take this fan out.
Throw the 1070. I dare you. Rip.
It's actually taking a lot longer to build this than it should, because I know I'm being watched, which is stupid. I'm being one of those Adams.
Adams?
You know those Adams that know they're being watched?
Oh, Heisenberg uncertainty principle?
Indeed, that thing.
So you can build a PC or not build a PC, depending on whether or not you're being watched.
Exactly.
Or you could be both at the same time. And not do
I could be building it and not building it at the same time. But that's more of a Schrodinger's cat build. I am loving this.
Show me.
This white and that white is the same. At least it's close enough in my eyes.
I think with RGB LEDs it's gonna look pretty good.
It's not perfect.
And that silver doesn't look too bad either.
Not at all. I thought it was going to look worse than it does. Ground power. So let me take this. Frustration. I don't understand what's going on. This one. Nice. Sleep
nice.
cable.
Fancy.
Why does it have... Oh, because it's... Huh?
What is that for?
There's a button. LED on and off. Okay, so probably do... What? The top corner there, and then I can run it through there. Right? Okay, I think let's do the power supply next, because that's going to be a ton of cables.
Right.
What size is this? 1000 watt?
1000 watt power supply.
Byron, why are you using a 1000 watt power supply for a single 1070?
So I did a system where we had two 980s last year, Cooler Master build, and just been keeping the power supply ever since. But I think it's mainly because it's platinum rated, so it's efficient. That's the main reason I use it. Where's
Let's take off the front cover now.
Oh, it has an LED strip on the bottom.
Yeah, which is also controlled by this button over here.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's basically space for one more fan after adding these. Plug that fan in, then we're gonna move to the power supply, and this is how not to build a computer.
No, this is how everybody builds a computer except for when you're trying to make like a show out of it.
That's true.
Like anybody who structures their PC builds correctly is probably just one, really nervous, and two, hasn't really done a whole lot.
How are we having a... Oh. Oh.
What should we do next?
Get to the CPU cooler because you're gonna have to route cables around the cooler itself.
That's true. So...
Oh, we did not put that back in the box.
Step 1, remove the motherboard. No. Step 2, backplate. Put that on, put that on. So it's gonna go this way. That's perfect. There's such a horrible sound going in. Just tighten these to make sure that...
Cross pattern. That's way too much.
It's enough. Okay, so let's get the GPU in.
Are you sure? You don't want to install fans next?
So on the inside and then on the top.
Yeah. Wise man once said, don't poop
all
yourself while building a computer. Okay, so now the only thing that kind of sucks is that the Phanteks fans are the wrong way around in terms of the logo, which I can live with.
Well, now, if there's an earthquake and your computer gets knocked upside down, it's going to say Phanteks. Whereas before, it would have only said that pre-earthquake.
So basically what it said, skit nap off. I'm gonna cry, we did something so stupid.
What'd you do?
But we're gonna battle so hard to put the 8-pin in.
No, that should be fine.
Not after the
Not
fan.
after the fan. So
You're
I'm just
right.
gonna put this here. You can even have that in the video, I don't care.
We totally forgot about that. Wise man always discovers his flaws before he commits them.
8-pin CPU is this one here. I don't think I can get my hand in there. My only issue or concern or whatever right now is just this fan's height for clearance. I'm just gonna double check.
Oh wow, yeah, that like.
It's super close. What not to do? What definitely not to do. You know what? So GPU's in, CPU cooler's in, CPU's underneath, RAM is all in. So next let's get to the power cables. We did this in the wrong order.
You did it in the wrong order. Lens flare.
Power's in.
Phanteks. Phanteks. Phanteks.
So that it's as close to the SATA as possible, because I think this will be officially the first system I've ever built where I've used every correct screw in the correct place and not just made a plan. So before we even try to cable manage and make sure everything looks good, let's see if this thing actually works. For now we just want to see that it works, so I don't even mind how it looks.
So the graphics card's on, isn't it?
No, it has power. Are the fans spinning? This isn't spinning. Oh, she's alive.
So let's test this.
Gorgeous. Now come look at the fan from my angle.
This case is never going to get touched by anyone. It's going to be on display, and it's going to play games, and it's going to look beautiful. And I'm just going to touch the power button.
This baby can handle Doom in 1440p?
Definitely. I'm hoping for somewhere around about like 80 FPS at least. It might be a different Steam account though.
Follow this line, it's like a little lighting. So Project Violet is completed. Here is the beautiful finished result. You guys have already seen images of that. Byron, what do you think of your new system?
It's awesome. I'm really glad to see it running Doom over 60 FPS, 1440p, so I can see it running all the latest titles coming up in the next year or two.
Alright, so it's just at a stock 6700K right now. Do you think you're going to be overclocking that?
Definitely.
Okay, I think you'd probably hit like 4.7 easily on that air cooler.
Look, I'm going to try to get as close to 5 as possible, but I don't think 5 is attainable.
I think you could hit 5 temporarily for like a
Not-
benchmark or two.
Yeah, not for daily.
No, not for daily use. Alright, and then do you think we can maybe do some full benchmarks later?
Yeah.
For a follow-up video? Because I think we have a bit more planned as far as your entire system goes.
I think definitely, like, first going to set it up at home, play a few games on it, and then do a follow-up video.
Sounds good. Alright, and we just want to give a massive shout out to WooWare for sponsoring all of the Phanteks parts for this build. We couldn't have done it without you guys. So if you guys are looking for something as beautiful as this, head on over to wootware.co.za, link in the video description, and I think that's it. You can take this beauty home now.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Alright, see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
Cheers.